Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're having an absolutely top tier day. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Greninja V Union for episode 2 of our V Union week here on the channel. Thanks to all of you that voted in the poll that I put out asking you guys what you wanted to see next for our next V Union that we're going to feature here on the channel. So don't worry if the V Union that you guys wanted to see is not the episode I am airing today. I will definitely get around to playing the rest of them here shortly on the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the deck list. So Greninja V Union is actually a really solid Pokemon in the current format. You have powerful attacks on this Pokemon. Not this one, not Union Gain, but you have really powerful attacks and abilities like Ninja Body. Ninja Body is a really solid ability that says you can't be affected by item cards from your opponent's hand. So that means you can't be cross-switchered out on the bench, which is actually kind of nice. You also have other powerful abilities like Antidote Jutsu, which just says you can't be poisoned, and probably the strongest ability, Feel the Way. This says once during your turn, you just get to look at your opponent's hand. This is really nice because it helps you with your decision making because there are some plays that you can or can't do depending on what combination of cards your opponent has in their hand. So being able to look at their hand and say, oh, never mind, I can't make that play, or I can make that play, is actually kind of impactful. Next, you have Waterfall Bind. It's 180 damage for 3 energy, and the defending Pokemon can't retreat during their next turn. This is a really great way to potentially stick something like maybe Lugia or Gardevoir decks that don't play a lot of switching cards. You also have Twister Shuriken, arguably the strongest attack on Greninja, that does 100 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This attack is ridiculously strong because there are a lot of low HP single prize decks running rampant in the current format. Decks like Lost Box as well as Gardevoir have those low HP Pokemon that Twister Shuriken can just absolutely annihilate, which is really, really powerful. And then of course you can't forget about the 1 Energy Aqua Edge, as it's an easy low maintenance attack that you can utilize. Now, how are we powering this up? Of course, I'm sure you guys already guessed, Palkia VSTAR. The Star Portal ability allows you to accelerate up to 3 energy from your discard pile to your water Pokemon in any way you like. So you turbo out your Greninja and then use Star Portal to accelerate the energy on it and get it going as soon as possible. Of course, Subspace Swell is a really strong attack that does 60 plus 20 for each of your bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Now, you also have Suicune in the deck, which has a very similar attack to Palkia, but it's also mainly here for the Fleet Foot. Just the ability to straight draw extra cards during your turn, potentially find your combo pieces, is ridiculously powerful. We also play a lot of other good support Pokemon like Articuno V. I really like Articuno in this deck. At first, I was testing out a Kirlia build with the refinements to throw away the pieces, but the build felt a little too slow, so I ended up landing on Galarian Articuno with the Reconstitute, which allows you to discard 2 cards from your hand and draw a card. So it still has that drawing effect, the discard and draw effect that we're looking for, and this ability is really solid, especially because it helps us just discard our pieces. We're also playing Mysterious Tail Mew, as it allows us to look at the top 6 cards of our deck and put any item card we find there into our hand. We have a lot of really powerful item cards in this deck, like Battle VIP Pass. Canceling Cologne is a biggie for us, especially because Manaphy just doesn't, it makes Twister Shuriken do nothing. So the name of the game is to get the Manaphy in the active, play Canceling Cologne to shut off its abilities, and then nuke their bench, which is really, really cool. So I love the boss or cross switch or Cologne combo. We're also playing a couple copies of Energy Search since I'm only playing 10 energy. I'm also playing 4 Nest and 4 Ultra Ball just to make sure I can get set up, as well as a switch card. Because we're super reliant on our items, or not reliant, but our items are really, really impactful in this deck. That's why I'm playing 2 PokéStops and 4 Iridas. Iridas is super duper nice in this deck because you can literally grab a V Union piece plus an Ultra Ball and then just throw it away. It is really, really powerful. It also allows you to get any specific cards you want out of your deck at any given time. We're also playing, of course, 2 Boss alongside the Cross Switcher just for those gusting options, so we can always take down my opponent's Manaphy. We're playing 3 Melony as a great way to power up our alternate attackers, not just the Greninja, but we also have Adventurer's Discovery, a really niche one-of supporter in this deck, because it allows us to just put 3 V Pokemon directly into our hand. That means we can put 3 of the V Union pieces into our hand, and then have Articuno throw them away. I really like this combo. I'm of course playing Peonia in this V Union deck, because if we prize one of our pieces, I really want an out to find that V-Union piece as soon as possible. And then I'm of course playing 2 research so we can throw our pieces away as quickly as possible. That is the name of the game for this deck, and of course any of our 1-of supporters can easily be picked out of the deck by the likes of our Lumineon V. So, really solid deck. I've had a lot of fun messing with this, and if your opponent can't get out a Manaphy or you're able to get rid of it, Greninja just goes absolutely nuts. If you guys do like this deck list today, I have it down in the description below. You can just copy it, import it right into PTCGL, and just like that, you're all set for success. Let's get into some games. Alright, let's absolutely get it, guys. It's Greninja time. Let's go, Tails. Oh, that is A-okay. This deck is really fun, man. I really like it, and I think it's actually poised fairly well in the meta. I mean, the Twister Shuriken is ridiculously powerful, with Lost Box being a cheap deck to build. It's everywhere, honestly, all over the ladder, and our opponent's letting us go first. Definitely okay with this. We have a Suicune as well. I don't mind leading the Suicune because we can always just fleet foot and see extra cards. We're playing against Cura. Interesting. Cross Switcher, okay. Well, I'm going to start with a double Nest Ball and thin my deck out. We're definitely going to want to get out of Palkia. Now, unfortunately, I have no energy in my hand, so I can't really grab out Greninja. I could Fleet Foot now and potentially try and find an energy, because then I would choose to get Greninja, but do I go for the Greninja, right? See if I can maybe draw an energy, because that would affect my decision. Let's Fleet Foot and see what we get off of it, and Articuno, okay? So that actually affects my decision. That means I can, hey, probably get out my Greninja. I could get out a backup Palkia. Definitely not a bad option. I don't mind getting Greninja, but I've got no water in my hand. I'm inclined to grab out the Mew, actually, instead. But, once again, no way to get into it at the moment, because I've got the, maybe cross switch. Let's go with the Mew. I'm just going to grab the Mew, then I'm going to bench this, and then I'm actually going to reconstitute. We're going to just throw that away, and I guess I can get rid of a cross switcher. I'm okay with getting rid of a cross switcher right now. Bam, and see what we draw into. Battle VIP Pass. I'm insane at this game. Yep, that was a good reconstitute. Then we get Palkia and Greninja. And I think we're kind of just set for success right now. We pass to my opponent. Definitely not a bad start. I mean, we're fully set up. Unfortunately, we have no energy to get in the discard pile, but I see a minimum of 2 cards next turn, guys. We have our top deck plus a Fleet Foot, so definitely options there. And if we ever get water energy, we can always use Greninja plus Melony to see a lot of cards, so I am here for it. Now, the question is, Cure can actually one-hit KO my VMAX, which is really bad. So, I'm trying to think, is the best way to go to wait and not take a knockout? Let's say we get the opportunity to knock out the V. Well, I guess we could go 2-1-3, right? Because my opponent has a Greninja on the bench now. I'm trying to figure out my prize map. Is it better to go 3-3 and knock out 2 VMAXs, or 2-1-3 and go a Kyurem V, a Kyurem VMAX, and a Greninja? You know what I mean? So we'll see. They are going for the Rapid Freeze. I'm a little concerned that they're just going to take 2 prize cards off my Suicune this next turn, man. Alright, they have so much energy loaded up. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's see what we can do here, guys. Water energy off the top is good. We're going to go for concealed cards here. Discard 1, draw 2. We get another... let's go. We get another piece. I'm going to go with the Fleet Foot, draw an extra card here. Another water's not bad here. I can go here. Because I do 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 160, 70, 80, 200. I'm unfortunately a little short of taking the KO here. But we can go like this, reconstitute, bam, bam. Get another water. This is fine. Everything is fine. Then I can always Melony onto the active Suicune and draw a few more cards there. Adventurous Discovery, that gets us our last few pieces, guys. That's good. That is very good. Oh my gosh. I didn't even deck check, actually. I'm a total dunce. I didn't even deck check to see if my other pieces were in there. All right, we're just going to go 160. We're going to do this. We're going to smack our opponent real quick. Okay. Let's see what we can do here, man. Now, my opponent does only have 2 Curums down, so they can't get a crazy amount of... Oh, Primordial Altar. That's an interesting card in this deck, because he can look at his top of his deck and see if it's an energy. If it's an energy, he can leave it on there to accelerate. If it's not, he can choose to throw it away. That's actually not bad. And the trekking shoes? Yo, spicy combo. Starmie. Okay. Now I'm definitely interested in going 3-1-2 because the Starmie can't evolve. My opponent does have the Curum VMAX, unfortunately. There's a Glaciated World. Let's see if they hit energy. They do hit energy off the top of the deck. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm kind of not surprised. My opponent just, I'm sure they play, what, 30 energy in this deck? Something like that? So, we'll have to see. We can always promote the Greninja here, or the Mew, as they both have 1 retreat. Sorry, Greninja. Promote the Mew like a come on, dummy. Let's see what we get here. We get another Greninja piece, okay. Wow, so the Adventurer's Discovery is a little unnecessary. Huh. Can I go... Well, if I Twister Shuriken once, my opponent can hit 2 Glacial Worlds plus an attach for turn. Can they knock me out with... So with 4 energy on them, 1, 2, 3, attach for turn, then a 4th, with 4 energy. Okay, so we're going to start off with the concealed cards, as that's a guaranteed thing that we're going to do. Irida's not bad, but do I want to do that over the Adventurer's Discovery? Let's Mysterious Tail. I'm hoping to find a Ball Search here. Ultra Ball, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Because then we can always go Irida to get our last piece as well, if it's in the deck, right? So we can go Irida, and then I think I'm definitely gonna... Can I Twister Shuriken? I can Twister Shuriken, okay. I'm just making sure it's in the deck, because I was actually uncertain. So we can grab this, plus I guess in theory I could grab a switch so I don't have to rely on my attach for turn. I guess that's definitely not too bad. Yeah, we can grab the switch here, because I don't really need anything else at the moment, right? Because I've got Ultra Ball already in my hand. Yeah, this is fine. I'm very okay with all of this. We're gonna start with, we're definitely gonna Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of the Gren. Bam, bam. And then we are going to grab ourselves just a Palkia VSTAR, just get a backup Palkia, Ripborn, ready to go. We can evolve. Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, Greninja's Ripborn and ready to go. We're going to put Greninja in play. Oh my gosh, guys. Because let me make sure real quick, right? So if he has 4 energy on him, well, he discards. So we can go a double Glacial Attach Melony, right? That's 4 energy total, which means that's 200. Oh wait, no, that does knock me out. Well, I guess I gotta hope he don't got it like that, right? I believe. Do you guys believe? I believe. I could easily just knock him out with the Palkia, right? But you know, where's the fun in that? But where's the fun in that, guys? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You guys can't stop me. Okay, Greninja's here. Greninja's top tier. Yo, ready? Primordial Altar. Do we want this card? Would I like these cards? No, I actually want that Melony. What the heck? I can reconstitute into it even. Yo, that's so cracked. Do I reconstitute into the Melony? I mean, I don't need the water right now. I don't need Adventurer's Discovery. Yeah, let's reconstitute and grab the Melony. My opponent's insane. Primordial Altar. Okay, guys. I plan on winning this game in 2 turns. We're going to go with... Well, yeah. Let's Twister Shuriken here. I'm going to Twister Shuriken. And then two more turns, guys. Next turn, I plan on using Twister Shuriken again. Twister Shuriken, Twister Shuriken. Geez, say that 5 times fast. Twister Shuriken will go 2 prizes here, or 3 prizes, sorry, to knock out my opponent's Starmie V and the Radiant Greninja. And then next turn, I just take the knockout on the active Curum VMAX, or on this Curum VMAX, Ooh, Recycler. That's actually really scary because they can put all that energy back in the deck. Bro, they don't got it like that. I don't believe my opponent's going to knock me out. When I say I don't believe, I mean I am praying they don't knock me out. Yes, they whiff the energy. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm like, they whiff. I have tried to play with this deck before, and this is exactly what happens to me every single time I play this deck, guys. It just, I never hit energy. Even when I'm playing 30 energy, it just does not work like that, unfortunately. And there's their water, but, oh my gosh, yes, dude. I told you, I believed. You guys didn't believe. I was like, there's no way my opponent's gonna hit. I refuse to believe. We can just Melony right onto our Palkia, draw a few cards here. PokéStop. Ooh, PokéStop. I kind of be down. Let's look at the top card of my deck. I would love to find maybe Cross Switcher. Do I want that? I don't want that, so I am going to actually choose to discard that. I'm not going to put out the PokéStop, give my opponent access to it, although, does it really matter? At this point, I don't think it does. I think I can just go like this and rip the PokéStop, and hopefully hunt down a Cross Switcher. Wow, that was really terrible. Wow, that was bad. Oh my gosh. But what I can do is I can reconstitute, get rid of this and this. You know what I didn't do last turn? Look at my opponent's hand because I'm a dummy. We'll Energy Search, thin an energy out of our deck. I know I have my other Cross Switcher in there, right? I do have it in there, okay. And I could potentially get it off the prize cards here as well. Yeah, let's feel the way. I didn't even feel the way, guys. They have a Luxray, a Kyurem, and a Boss. I mean, that checks out to me. I can always concealed cards here as well. Definitely not a bad option. Concealed cards. I kind of want to keep the energy for a potential attack, but I don't think I need to. Or like an attach to pay retreat next turn, because my opponent is most likely going to try and boss trap me, right? Although if I find and or get my other Cross Switcher, we're big chillin', right? Because I only have one Cross Switcher in the discard pile. So I have a 50-50 shot to get it off the prize cards here, guys. Twister Shuriken, 3 whole prize cards. Let's go. All right, 1, give me Cross Switcher. That's, I mean, that is technically a gusting card, but not Cross Switcher. Please give me Cross Switcher. That's okay. We can still hit off the PokéStop. If he does knock me out, I can always use Lumineon to get me Irida. Irida can get me Cross Switcher. So, at this point as well, everything is so heavily damaged that Palkia can absolutely clean up my opponent. Oh, let's go, guys. That's so hype. Yo, look at this mad lad. Oh, I can't. There, wait, that's his head. We only get to look at Greninja's head when I'm trying to look at the card. Only his big old noggin. So my opponent is hitting their Glaciated Worlds, but I think it's a little bit too late. Let's go. They are able to get the knockout on my Greninja. But like I said, it's a little too late. We're able to prize map really effectively here. Yo, my opponent also hit 3 off the PokéStop. My opponent is they're just insane at the game. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's nothing my opponent can do to stop me, right? I mean, the only thing they can do is potentially judge me. Maybe, I guess, but I mean, my opponent would have to draw into the judge, and I don't, if I recall correctly, this list doesn't play judge, or the one that's floating around. Yeah, here comes the Max Frost, baby. I mean, you can take down the Greninja, but it doesn't matter. Yes, sad face my opponent, because Palkia is going to come in and absolutely clean house. All right, Palkia, I choose you. Palkia? There we go. Palkia, I choose you. I don't even think we need 182. Yeah, enough to knock out Subspace Swell to take down my opponent's Kyurem VMAX and win the game. Let's go. Greninja actually was really clutch there, allowing us to take 3 prizes on bench Pokemon. That's wild, especially since the Kyurems are so massive at 330 hit points. All right, let's do this, guys. Greninja's here. Greninja's top tier. You were playing the double Greninja deck. I just thought about that. We have the V Union and the Radiant. Yo, where's my Greninja EX? Nah. That's cool. It's cool. I'm a huge fan of Greninja. I know it's a fan favorite. I mean, he's a little ninja frog. What's not to love, right? let's see what... Oh, well, we can't lead our left leg of Exodia, unfortunately. We get a Mew start, which is really, really amazing. Unfortunately, we do reveal to our opponent what we are playing, but they are playing... Oh, they're playing a spread deck. Very, very cool. They're spreading damage counters everywhere, but Greninja can just decimate their bench, right? Oh, but they lead Manaphy. Way of the road, guys. Definitely, but remember, guys, we have the Cologne boss combo that we can always utilize, so definitely an out to potentially just winning this game and board wiping our opponent in maybe 1 or 2 turns. So we'll just have to see. We have Nest, we have Mysterious Tail, so we do see at least a couple extra cards here this turn. So we'll just have to see what we get. Alright, Cosmog comes down. Level Ball is going to get them a Misdreavus. Yep, there it is. Misdreavus spreads damage counters, and then the Lunala, the final evolution of Cosmog, doubles the damage counters on everything. So that's the strat that they are going to be going for. Let's see if we can stop it before it pops off. Alright, what do we top deck? Water? That's a little not great. I can always go with... You know what, bro? I'm going to go Nut. Why wouldn't it let me grab the Greninja? Guys? Is Greninja just not there? It says it's there. Hold on a sec. You guys see, I'm clicking the Greninja. That's fine, I guess I didn't want Greninja anyway. Okay. Battle VIP Pass? Nest Ball, okay. I could grab the Cologne. But we'll go Nest Ball number 2 and try and grab out Greninja. Thank you, game. Okay. Let's see a few extra cards here off our concealed cards. A little concern there. Another Nest Ball is great. That means I can set up my Reconstitute. Yep. Reconstitute comes down. Reconstitute. You know what I mean. The Articuno has Reconstitute. I can go like this, and I see another boss. Okay. I'm actually going to hold the hand. I'm just going to pass to my opponent. I'm going to save this water energy in hand for a concealed cards this next turn, since my hand is a bit shaky. So, we'll have to see. Alright, Misdreavus, only 90 HP, guys. My opponent passes to us. Oh, they're giving us all the time we could possibly want. Alright, concealed cards. Let's see some more cards. Palkia's here. Palkia's top tier. Okay. Then we can Mysterious Tail. Cross Switcher, Energy Search. If I had Cologne, by the way, if I grabbed that Cologne, I could have potentially gone Cross Switcher Greninja this turn. Well, no. Yeah, I could have gone Cross Switcher Boss Greninja. Interesting. We'll go like this. And then I'll Reconstitute here. I want to save the Ultra Ball for... I want to save the Ultra Ball to potentially... Ooh, for that. Right there. Adventurous Discovery, getting all 3 of our pieces out of the deck. Do I grab Lumineon since my hand is kind of iffy? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to grab Lumineon. Yes, this is good. This is very good. And then I can get rid of both of the pieces. And I can potentially grab myself... What do I want to maybe grab myself here? Maybe another Mew? That might not be terrible in case my opponent does not... But they're not knocking out my active one, right? They're not. So is it better to just grab this? I'm just going to grab this piece and say it's not going to happen. And then pass to my opponent. Because then I could just reconstitute the Greninja piece away next turn. And we're kind of chilling. They have double of this Magius, okay. And to pass back to us. Oh, come on. Can I get this Cologne off the Mysterious Tail? That would be so broken, right? Please? No, I am so sad. I am sad. That's okay. We're going to just reconstitute here. I can get rid of this, and let's get rid of the other Palkia. I think that's fine for now. We find another Palkia. Okay. I guess I can always put the V-Union into play right now. And then use Lumineon to grab Melony, right? Yeah, this is the way, guys. We're going to use it to grab Melony right now. Because I don't want to waste my cross-switchers, honestly. I really don't. And then I will go Melony onto the Greninja. Bam, draw a bunch of cards. Cologne. Oh my god, I find Cologne. Guys, you want to see something crazy? Oh my gosh, I didn't expect to find the Cologne! 1, 2. Oh no, I can't. That's fine, that's fine. I can attach here. Guys, do you want to see something crazy? You want to see me just you want to see me win this turn, guys? Into the Cologne off the Melony. Oh my gosh. That does not matter, man. That does. You can put your 8 damage count, 160 damage counters on me right now, but that does not matter. We just took a 3 prize turn. Dude, this Greninja is so cracked. We took a 3 prize turn last game, another 3 prize turn this game. Oh my gosh, guys. This deck is so fun. What are you gonna do? Exactly! Scoop the game! This deck is a ton of fun to play. I really like the Twister Shuriken. As we saw, we were able to take multiple prizes on a given turn. The deck is really, really crazy. Once again, though, the only downside to the V-Unions is they can be difficult to get into play sometimes. And because you're solely relying on Palkia and the Star Portal, if you can't get it out soon enough and you need to Star Portal on something else, then you can never really power up the Greninja. So maybe next set, Greninja V-Union gets a little bit better with the addition of Baxcalibur into the format, making it easier to power up the Greninja whenever you just get it into play. So really, really fun deck though, nonetheless. If you have made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 3 of a V-Union week here on the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.